It seems that in today's drumming scene, especially online on, Instagram and Facebook, speed is everything. I'm sure you've all been in that situation where you're going on Instagram, the first thing you see is one of these repost pages, and they're just sharing someone that's shredding on the drum kit. And you start to see this day in and day out, and you start to wonder, is this the best way of being a successful drummer? And to be heard over the saturated noise that is online media, you've got to be faster, you've got to be louder, you've got to have more chops in your playing, and that's the only way you're going to be heard. You start to obsess over it, and it becomes this really toxic thing, and you forget about why you started the instrument, and it becomes more of a competition rather than just being a joyous experience that's a musical experience as well. So this video is actually dedicated to the opposite side of that negative cycle. I want you to step away from all that stuff on Facebook and Instagram and just think about how to play slow. Now, I'm not talking like 100 BPM, I'm talking like 20 BPM, This is super slow tempos. So my challenge for you guys is to stop the cycle, stop trying to play fast, and play slow. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to set your metronome to 60 BPM, and I want you to play along a simple quarter note rock groove. And once you're acclimatized to that tempo and you're nice and locked in with the click, I want you to go down even further. I want you to go down 10 BPM. And you continue this, you go down 10 BPM as you're more comfortable, as you get lower in the tempos, until you hit 20 BPM. So the goal of this whole challenge is to be able to play really tight and really solid with the click at 20 BPM. Now when you're doing this, you want to focus on accuracy and timekeeping. Nothing fancy, just a quarter note rock groove. Now the best way of actually doing this and actually counting it, because it is such a slow tempo, it's very difficult, is to count the subdivisions between these clicks. So count semiquavers or even 30-second notes if that helps too. This is going to do wonders for your timekeeping, because you're basically taking this very slow tempo, 60 to 20 BPM, and you're going to have to, in your mind, cut it up into subdivisions to count that accurately. And if you can do that at slow tempos, you'll be able to do it much easier at high tempos as well. Playing slow is much harder than playing fast. Now don't get me wrong, I do love chops, I love playing chops, I love playing fast, but when you see it all the time over social media, it becomes exhausting and it gives people the wrong idea of what a drummer is, That's great that you're doing chops, but 90% of the time you're not going to be doing that, and all these little segments that you see are usually, 10 seconds of a 2-hour show, So it's the wrong idea that you might get about professional drummers. But anyway, I'm going to stop ranting. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and I'd love to see your videos. Take care.